Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all that rainbow in between and beyond. This is El Vencedor, and today we are game making. We're not playing, game making. Yeah, let's make the game, shall we? And like the title said, we are making tiles. But I know some of you are wondering, what are tiles? What are tiles? Well, if you have a bathroom, you know what a tile is. Oh, but in video games, tiles are something different. Tiles are the graphics for backgrounds. Simple as that. Unlike sprites, which represent objects, tiles represent pieces of either a floor or a wall. And this is not like a background image, because a tile is put piece by piece to make the background. Let me show you. We are going to open up an image over here. Desktop. Here we go. This is a tile set called Outside A2. Here we go. This is a tile set. Now, some of you might be wondering, Vencedor, what's so special about this? I don't get it. Well, let me tell you. First off, you put pieces of this tile and you connect them onto a grid. One tile, one tile, one tile. And when you connect more and more tiles together, you make a ground map. Tiles are important for ground maps because they present the ground. And we are going to make our own tiles, and then we are going to test them to see if they work out. Yeah. First off, we are going to paint layer 1. And the reason why we are in paint layer 1 is because we want to paint over these tiles without having to replace them. And in fact, it might be a good idea to make them opaque. This opaqueness helps us understand the limitations of the tiles. As you can see, the tiles don't 100% correlate to a single square. But we go back to paint number 1. It would be cheap and easy to just say, oh, here's a square, 0.01 pixels. Yeah. And there we go. That's a tile set, isn't it? Well, yes and no. It is a tile set. Oh, it's not. It shouldn't be this opaque. This is technically a tile, but at the same time, it's not really a tile because it's just a green square. It looks ugly. It looks awful. It makes me sick. I want to puke looking at this. I hate it, and so we will not keep it. And give me the opacity. Okay. Why don't we look very, very closely into this tile set and see how it's made. As you can see, now that we are looking at it much more closely, we see that this tile is made with four different shades of green. Here is one shade, here's another, here's one shade, here's another, here's a third, and here's a fourth. 4 shades of green. And these 4 shades of green up close look like this, and when we put them a little more further, they look like actual grass. See, it's shading. They're different colors. We want that, but how do we do that? How do we do that? We go back in here and we explore. As you can see, we have a different pattern over here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 squares of dark green, very dark green. Some squares of a lighter green, a lighter green, and a lighter green. We go from very dark to surrounding it with light. That simple, isn't it? Well, let's try it ourselves. We are not going to make something complex. We just want something simple. Something simple yet pretty, 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 pretty. So we're going to start here and continue over here. There we go. We have a tile set. No, we don't have a tile set because looks like caca, caca, excremento. So what was the rule again? Oh yes, now I recall. The rule is that we paint it over with some lighter green, slightly lighter green, like this. But how do we do that? How do we do that? Ah, here we go. Like this. Hmm, it could work. It could work. Now some lightly stronger green, like this. Now this looks like caterpillars crawling in the ground. I see the caterpillars. Oh, I'm so unserious. And that looks awful. That looks inexcusable. I want to puke looking at this. So we are not going to keep a single thing here. Blech. Excuse me. I'll be right back. My humblest apologies for that. When you have to go, you have to go. So, what do we do here? What do we do here? This is where I look for inspiration from the past. Let's head on down to Google. By the way, those of you who use Opera, you will be getting this in the Advent calendar. Final Fantasy 1 tile set. Here we go, Final Fantasy 1 tile set. I'm going to look at this. I want to look very closely Here we go. At their tile sets. Hey, hey you. Here we go. Now look at this grass tile. The grass tile is two colors. Green, a solid green, with a solid brown. Small brown blotches. And that, I think it's brilliant. So we will be doing the same, just a little differently, with this color. Napier green. I don't know what that means, but I'll be using it. And because I'm so lazy, I am so lazy, instead of continuously drawing all these circles, what we're going to do is this. Copy and paste into this active layer. And look what I did. And now, because I'm so lazy, I'm going to do this. Copy and paste into the active layer. And again, how about I reward my own laziness? Am I lazy or am I clever? The debate continues. And then edit and paste into the active layer. There we go. And we are going to save this as outside A1. Outside A2, 1. Yeah, save it as a krita. And to test to see if this works, and in fact, I should have all these here. We are gonna go now towards here. No, this is not the one. Project 2. Images. Very important that you do this when you're doing your own tile sets. Outside A2, 1. Copy. Paste it all. Yeah. There we go. And now we're gonna go over here towards RPG Maker MV. And here's RPG Maker MV. Da 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 da. You'll notice something here. Delete this map. Yes, delete this map. And over here, we're gonna make a new map. Ah, almost forgot. Tile set. This is important. Change 7. First, the A2 animation, that's the ground. We're gonna use outside A2 1. And over here, right over here, in this little corner up here, you'll notice that our tile, the one we just made, is available. And we're going to mark this as fishing outside. Now, you'll notice that there are four A's, actually 5 A's. We have A1, A2, A3, A4, and A5. What these mean, I'll tell you in a little bit, okay? Not now, later. Thank you. Excuse me a second. Sorry, I was picking my teeth a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay. And on this new map that we are putting over here, map 02, Fishing outside. Okay. Let's hope this works. Yeah, that's where we want to be. Save changes to the game. Yes. Where is it? Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, you stupid game. RPG Maker on B. And look, do you see? Do you see? Yes, you see. Our tiles work beautifully. But I don't know about you. I don't know about you. But I find that this is a little plain. It's plain, isn't it? How do we make it better? How do we make it better? Does anyone know? Of course we know. We need variety over here, don't we? How about we make some variety? We go back to Krita, and over here we have something called a road. Do you see this? We are now going to build a road. But I want it to be different because I don't want to accidentally paint over this or ruin this over here. Let's look closely at this sand. It's quite sandy and it's quite beautiful. And I want something like it, but I don't want it exactly like it. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this health yellow color, and we're going to start over here. Went a little too far into the right, didn't it? There we go. Perfect. Here we have the health yellow. This is where we go back to the tile sets for inspiration. Do 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 dun do dun do 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 dun. Oh wait, it was this way. Sorry about that. Come on, dude. Now there has to be. Oh yeah, there's no. Oh wait a minute. What the heck am I doing? I got distracted. Sorry about that. Anyway, we're gonna follow the same logic, but with a different pattern this time. This brown looks like it'll work beautifully. Oopsie. 0.1. Oh, 0.2 works just as wonderfully. And there we go. Now we are gonna copy this. And we are gonna paste it into this active layer. But instead of putting it over here, I want to put it over here. And we're going to repeat the pattern like last time. Copy, edit, paste. And so this active layer, beautiful. So beautiful. So beautiful. File, edit, edit, paste into active layer. Life, sometimes it just gives you something, you know? Mwah. C'est magnifique, très magnifique. Save it as not here, over here, tile sets, outside A2, 1, yeah? Yep. And of course the Krita file. There we go. And of course, we cannot forget. Oh, what's wrong with me? Let's cut this out. Documents, games, project 2, images, tile sets, and we have, well, we know what we want. We know what we want. Outside A2.1. Copy this. Hey, it's Iron Tuna. Everybody, you should definitely subscribe to Iron Tuna. She's a great streamer. Yes, she is. And we're gonna paste it over here. Where's the paste button? Oh, here we go. Paste it over here. Yep. Replace the file in this destination. Yada, 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 yada. Okay, here we go. Now, game making. RPG Maker Umbi. Yeah, Emilio is watching. Is playing some Stardew. So everybody, go over to Emilio's as well, so that you can watch him play some Stardew. I was wondering where he was. I forgot he was streaming Stardew today. So what kind of farm is Emilio making in Iron Tuna? What kind of farm does he have? We're just over here making some sprites. Come on. Whenever you guys are ready. Oh, come on. This is not. Whoa. Oh, when the programs don't want to respond to you. The program ain't responding to me. Close the program. I don't want to Windows blah blah blah. Try it again. La 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 la. Hey, here we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Tile sets, fishing outside, and here we go. Okay. Oh, what? So many blue chickens. Oh, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I never got any blue chickens in my life. Never. Anyway, here we go. Oh, I gotta delete something later, but I'll do that later. For now, let us try. And as you can see, our monotony is broken a little more. RPG Maker on V. And look how our game is looking. Look at it. We made a pretty good tiles. We make cute little tiles over here. They might not be the best looking tiles, but they are beautiful tiles, aren't they? Ah, I love them. I love them. Ah. Mwah. Now, well, me too, Iron Tuna. I love the colors too. Now, I promised to teach you guys about different tiles over here. So I want to direct your attention to these. We have an A1 tile, an A2 tile, an A3 tile, an A4, and an A5. Vencedor, what do those mean? Well, A1 tiles are the animated tiles. They are special tiles that are animated. It's what helps the. It's what help. When people just drive down the road with their music all up in volume. I tell you, I tell you. A1 means that the tiles are animated, like water. Water tiles are animated. Now look at this practice map right here, and you'll notice that it has its own tile set called SF outside. Why don't we look at that tile set? Here we have SF outside or sci-fi outside. Yeah, they always do want a guy to hear. Now, outside A1, these are the water tiles. These tiles, basically, these are the water tiles up here. These are the tiles that are animated. Ground tiles, the A2, which are these, are not animated and are in fact static. Building tiles are these, and what they do is that they connect one another to make one image. Wall tiles are these. These are wall tiles. They make walls, like the building tiles, which are these. These are building tiles for buildings. These are rooftop tiles, and these are wall tiles. Roof, wall, roof, wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall top. Hey, Maria, how are you? Doing any more writing? Check out her stuff. And of course, we have A5, the normal stuff. These are kind of like these are these are like ground tiles, except that they can also be used to represent other parts of the ground, like stairs, elevated ground, holy ground, not holy, holes, as in they have holes in them, ravaged tile sets, and so on and so forth. These five make the A type of tile, which means that they are tiles that run over each other, excepting these. What are these called again? Oh yeah, the fence tiles. Those are the other type of tiles. What the heck? Excuse me. Sorry, I had something in my teeth. A tiles exist in one layer, and B tiles, which are almost like sprites except they're not, exist in another layer. And what this allows me, which I will demonstrate on this practice map, is that I can place anything. For example, let's place a building. First, I'll pick a metal tile, a wall tile, like this, and then I'll pick a roof tile, like so. And as you can see, because these are both A tiles, the top the fence tiles that I had here previously got deleted. Now, how about I make this a little higher? And look, I made another roof. This is how you make buildings. Over here, on the B tiles, I can instead do this. The B tiles go on top and in front of the A tiles. But the C tiles overwrite the B tiles, but not the A tiles. That's because B, C, E, and so forth are all the same type of tile. Whilst A1, A2, A5, they're all A tiles. This is for background, and B and onward are for objects. I hope you guys understand. Maldita sea. When people go around with their blah, 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 there. Now, I'm going to show you guys an example of animated tiles. Water is an animated tile. Ground is not. And these are static tiles. Why don't we explore, sorry, the way tiles affect the game. Let's go over here. Da 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 da. Yeah, I forgot. As you can see, these treasure chests form B tiles, which means I can do that. And as you can see, the water moves. It goes through a three sprite movement, a three tile movement. Thank you, Maria. Thank you very much. Now, I don't have yet the skill to make water tiles. So we're going to have to wait until much later for me to do that. But what we do have is the skill to make ground tiles. And the reason why this is important is because ground itself is very, very varied. Now, how about we make a ground tile, shall we? Keep this up, keep this here, keep this here. Where's my krita? Here it is. We are gonna make now a road tile over here. Oh wow, oh yeah, this is for moss, dirt, that sort of thing. Anyway, road is this one. Road is this one. So we are gonna make another layer, like so. We're not gonna rename it. Excuse me. And we are gonna make like so. We are drawing the borders because I want to do something different here. Excuse me. Not filled. Here we go. Now, what we're going to do is now we're going to make a gray square like so. Oopsie. Oopsie. Ah. Hold on. Oh, no wonder. Foreground color. Okay. A gray square like this. And we are going to color it like so. Copy, edit, paste into active layer. Now, again, la 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 la, copy, edit, paste into active layer. Lovely. And of course, paste into active layer. There we go. Beautiful. We do it again, like so. Copy this, edit, paste into the active layer. And we're pasting it over here. And again, copy, file, paste into active layer. Again, same thing. We are just crazy. I might be crazy. I'm going crazy. Just like that. My people think I'm a Looney Tune, and I just might be. But don't think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Ha ha ha, bless your soul. You really think you're in control? I might be crazy. I might be crazy. I might be crazy. Just like me. Dun, 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 dun. I might be crazy. Paste it in here. Yeah, replace the file and destination. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Close. No, don't close this. Don't close this either. Don't close this either. If you're wondering why I keep opening and closing RPG Maker on V, this is the best way I can make sure that it reads the change in PNG properly. Now, here I have set starting position for the player. Now let's see if this worked. Da-da-da-da. And look, it works. Here I have la 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 la. Here I go, hum yum yum, hum da dum da dum da dum, hum da dum da dum da dum, hum dee dum dum da dum da dum, hum ba dum ba ba, hum ba dum ba ba. It works. It works. Mwah. So beautifully. But hold on, hold on, hold it a moment. Is this really all we're gonna make? Is this really all there is? The answer is no, because I want to make a fourth different tile set. So let's go back over here to Krita, paint layer 4. This time we are gonna make just a teeny tiny itty bitty bit of change. Something a little different. Forest green. Like this. Mm-hmm. Brown splotches. Foreground color. And we're gonna do something a little more chaotic. There we go. File, save as, outside it, blah, 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 blah. Okay, yeah. And save it as a creative image. Mm-hmm. And of course, you know what needs to be done now. Okay, copy this. Tile sets. Oopsie. Paste it. Yeah. Okay. Turn on RPG Maker. RPG Maker. And what? What? Okay. RPG Maker. B. Give it a moment. Give it a second. Give it a minute. It's not responding to me. Okay. Let's try again. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all that rainbow in between and beyond. There we go. Oh, but as okay as this might look, it's missing a whole lot. It's missing so much. What am I with? What are we missing? Do you guys know? Do you guys know what we're missing? How about we fix that? Fix what we are missing. Let's just experiment quickly with fishing outside. Sci-fi outside B and outside B. We need some B and C's over here, don't we? And what this does is this helps us create, oh, you guys already know. I already told you. Like this. Eh, 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 eh. Or this. A little this. A little this. A little this. A little this. Some rocks. Some dirt. And as you can see, the addition of B sprites. Oh, oh, you guys, do you notice something? Do you notice something wrong with this? I'm a ghost. Ooh, I'm a ghost. I'm going through. I'm going over the pictures, aren't I? Not good, not good. So what this means is we gotta go back to this tile set and discover what went. Here we go. See, do you see this? Do you see these circles? Let's turn them into X's because the circle means you can walk over it, but the axis means you cannot walk over it. Hmm. What does the stars do? Anyway, these are the axes I'm putting up over here. Oopsie. And on C. Yep. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. This is fine. This is not, and this is not either. This is not fine either. Nope, 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 none of this. Nope, 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 nope. Actually, yes. These are all ladders. Apply it. Okay, let's try it again. New game. Oopsie. Hmm. As you can see, I can still walk over some sprites because I gave the game permission to do so, but certain other sprites or tiles are impossible to walk on. I can walk over this no problem. I can walk over this, but not this. Oh, sorry, not this. And that is why you need B tiles, but also why you need to specify what kind of tile they are. Let's continue, shall we? What does this do? I didn't mark it as a ladder. Ah, that's what it does. When you mark something as a ladder or a stair, it automatically makes your sprite go downwards. Well, we had some fun today and we had ourselves a practice making tile sets. And I hope that you guys all learned something about tile sets. But me, I ran out of spoons and I'm exhausted. So this is El Vencedor saying thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I stream quite often. Check my channel description for when I stream and what I stream. I'll see